4-0 sweep yesterday. Let's get after it again. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka CashKeg, back with another NBA Prizepicks video. And that's right, get those brooms out. Got the sweep yesterday. Lauri Markkanen did make us sweat. Played a few more minutes than I thought he would, around 31 minutes. Shot unbelievable, around 50% from the field. I got nervous when John Collins was ruled out, in that game because I thought, oh no, he's actually going to give even more shots up. But hey, we got there. Get that under 23.5 points for him. But yeah, Niang got there for us, both first half and full game for those two plays, and then Sabonis just dominated the boards like we thought he would. So complete 4-0 there, and then if you check this out over the Underdog video, went 3-1 in that one with Markkanen just squeaking over for the only L. So 7-1 yesterday in those videos. And again, if you want more picks like this, you want the tools that we have, slips and all that stuff, you can head on over and check us out over at dailyedgesports.com. And if you don't have the account at Prizepicks, you want to join these, use that promo code CashKeg and get yourself 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. Let's talk some basketball. All right, Prizepicks desktop is up here. Again, it's a small 5-game slate. I have another guy that we're going to talk about that I do like, both first half and full game from him, but I'm not going to go crazy on a slate like this. Yesterday was great because it was a bigger slate, but I think we can still take advantage of some situations here. One play was off the board that I like, but I still like another one from the same guy. And again, I think we can just kind of take advantage of this situation with some guys being out. But as you can tell, first play I'm going to talk about is just the one that's the most popular here. Just digging into it, feel the most comfortable about it. And that's Daniel Gafford. He always makes you a little nervous with how much he does play, even though he starts, does make you a little bit nervous, but it gets a great matchup against the Spurs. They are ranked dead last in points allowed against the center position. And he gets a lot of his stuff from dunks and stuff like that. So, he's cleared this number in 6 of those last 7 games. He just didn't get there against Denver. But the minutes is what I like for him. If we look at his last 3 games, 26, 26, and 24.5 minutes, which has been fantastic for him. Anytime he can get around that number, I'm going to love it. So 10.5, I completely understand why we like that. And that 10.5 number, if it was just points, I would like it because he doesn't get a ton of assists. He does have, last 4 games, 1, 2, 2, and 1 potential assist. But that's what we got to deal with Daniel Gafford. They just don't have points for him. Otherwise, that's where I would like to roll. Still not up here. So yeah, just points. If you want to take a goblin, I definitely would like that one right there at the 7.5. So the next one we're going to look at here, we're going to talk about one that, again, when I was researching this stuff and pulling up everything, it got pulled off. But I do like another play from him, and I think he is very much in line here. Jalen Green. Now, of course, I wanted points going up against Washington. We all saw this game just a week ago. What is today? The 19th. They played him back on the 14th. And he put up just monster numbers against Washington. Washington is a horrific team. This is a spot where, I think you can go a couple different ways with him. But I think where I'm going to look, because there's not just points. I wanted the points at 22.5 or 23, even 23.5 would be fine if you can get him somewhere else out there. But I think points and rebounds is where I was like, when I dug into this a little bit more with Jalen Green, the 29.5. I was going to look at assists, but since Şengün's went down, last 3 games, he's had 14, 13, and 16 potential rebounds as a shooting guard. I mean, it's just unheard of. And he converted him to 7, 8, and 11 rebounds. So if he's going to continue to do that, I'm going to look that route for him to add to the points because he could get 30 points for you automatically, but I'll put the rebounds on it. I feel better with that than I do the assist. And again, he hung 45 on these guys points and rebounds on the 14th. Then he followed up against Cleveland, which is a tougher matchup, on the 16th and put up 37. So he is definitely hot right now. And again, I prefer to have points out here. If you want to roll something, another goblin that I love, if you want 17.5 points, absolutely love this one as well. If you're looking to run those things, that would be one that I do love. But they've took it off the board. It's gonna, I'm sure it was a super popular play. Just Washington is ranked dead last against shooting guard in points and rebounds, giving up almost 30 points a game to the shooting guard, and almost 9.5 rebounds allowed to the shooting guard as well. So just not a very good team at all. You do worry a little bit about blowout here where Denny's not going to play this game. Advia is going to be out. Bagley's still out. Tyus Jones is out. Kuzma's a game time decision here. So those do worry you a little bit. So maybe we want to go look at first half lines and see what they are. I didn't really look at them for him, but we can kind of look up Jalen Green's first half lines for him. 11.5 does feel a little high. He has cleared at both those games. If you want to take a shot at that, 11.5, that's probably where I'd be at, the 11.5, but I'm not sure I want to pull the trigger on that. Might just go full game here with him. But speaking of the guy that we're going to talk about, two plays, one of them is the first half. We might as well just stay right here. And I'm going to go over and I'm going to go look at Wendell Carter Jr. 10.5 points, rebounds, and assists first half here, going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Again, I do like this play, both full game and first half. We look at first half wise with him going up against, he's cleared this number in 5 of his last 7 games. Against Toronto, he didn't get there, which was kind of surprising. Charlotte is bottom 5 team in points and rebounds allowed to the center position. And then if you go look up his history, he played him twice this year. First half putting up 16 and 15 points, rebounds, and assists. And then he played him last year 3 times and hung 11, 16, and 19 on him. So last 5 times he has played Charlotte, he has dominated them. And the minutes are not bad. If we look at, what he's playing first half wise, averaging around 15 minutes in the first half, 15 to 16 minutes first half. So he can get there in that. If he hits the 3 and gets you 5 or 6 rebounds, I think he can get there. So I do like that one. And if we go over to full game for Carter, I do like this one as well with the 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Very similar. If we kind of look at the stats, full game for him this year, 23 and 22 points, rebounds, and assists against Charlotte, playing 30 and 29 minutes. Then last year he put up 24, 29, and 35. So all 5 times he's crushed them. So it really just depends on how you want this game to go. Do you feel like playing the first half, or do you feel like playing the full game? Again, this is a situation where we could see some blowout, right? And maybe he doesn't get that full run that you're seeing, because again, they're playing Charlotte here. Charlotte's 14-point dogs, so we might only see, maybe he doesn't get that fourth quarter run that he needs to get there. That's the only thing I think that would keep him away from getting to this number. So maybe you want to go first half in that case. So I like both of them, but blowout is a big concern here. Orlando at home, one of the best defenses out there, and they slow things down a bunch. And Charlotte, again, they're just decimated by injury. So, those are the plays that we're kind of looking at here. We had some decent screenshots yesterday, putting some things together. And I didn't dig up a ton of them, but there was some definitely green in the Discord here. Clint Capella seemed to be the one guy that screwed up everybody's 6-mans. I know it screwed up. I had 2 6-mans yesterday that I was piecing together, and he screwed up both of them for me. So appreciate that, Clint. And the Hawks getting absolutely blown out. I thought he was going to get there in that fourth quarter and rebounds, end up with 9. So it is what it is. Again, if we kind of want to look at our tool over here at dailyedgesports.com and just kind of pull these guys up. As you can see, Wendell Carter Jr., 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We got him projected for just shy of 23. Pinnacle has that line at minus 126. So that kind of backs that up. And if we look at Jalen Green, where he's at, again, points, rebounds. Now, DraftKings has him on the under here. I don't agree with that at all. But maybe they're projecting a blowout. I mean, Houston's favored by 9. but we got him projected for 34.41, so almost 5 over this mark here for that one. And then if we want to look at Gafford real quick, 10.5 points and assists, we get him projected for 13.32, and DraftKings has that at minus 135 on the over. So those are the plays that we're going with. Hopefully we can keep this train rolling. Great day yesterday. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. And we'll keep doing these videos for you each and every day. Haven't missed this month. Really trying to keep knocking these out as early as I can to try to get ahead of the lines. Love you guys. See you guys on the flip side. Deuces.